Deuteronomy, he said their vine is the vine of Sodom. Okay? So it's not our vine. Our vine is Jesus Christ. Their vine is something else. And I just counted. There's 11 leaves on here. It looks like a little DNA thing. And that just made me think of the Tower of Babel, Genesis chapter 11. And the Lord said, Behold, the people is one, and they all have one language, and this is they begin to do, and now nothing will be restrained from them, which they have what? Imagined to do. And folks, this is about control. You know, the control mechanism that is in place in the United States of America, watching everything. And now we have companies like Monsanto who have. Listen, if you think that Monsanto does not have people inside the decision-making process in the United States government and anywhere else in the world, you're crazy. Okay? We're being sold out. It's not we the people. It is we the Illuminati in this world that is bringing about control so that no man might buy or sell anything without having this mark. This is where we're headed to. And it's all about the imagination of mankind. Okay? A couple more things to share with you. Catholic sex scandal as undercover reporter films priests at gay clubs and having casual flings. Duh! You didn't know that was going on? Alberto Rivera is being vindicated. If you don't know who Alberto Rivera is, one of the most maligned men in the world. Everything in the world has been said about this poor guy. He has now, I believe, gone on to be with the Lord. He is the one that claimed that he was a Jesuit priest, and that as a young Jesuit trainee, that there were several students who tried to sodomize him. And these students were given a pass at the seminary that he was going to. And he recounted the vast adulterous with male and female situations that are taking place inside of Catholic ministry orders. It is going on everywhere. See, when you take away something that God has put in place in a human being, when you say, you can't do that, you are just setting yourself up. The Roman Catholic system of celibacy in priest, if you honestly believe that the priest that ministers over the Catholic Church in your town is celibate, you're crazy. You couldn't do it, and he's not doing it either. He's just not admitting to it. He's just not married. He don't have a ring on his finger. And this is a setup of control, and this is how all of these little boys and girls are being abused inside of the Catholic Church. It's working amazingly. The devil has had a plan for years, and it is working amazingly well. I got a verse here. 1 John chapter 2. This is a good verse, I think, for all of us to really get a hold of. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. Really, we should love this Bible, and we should love God, and we should love heaven. And as church people, we should not love the world. But, like everybody, that's how it's turning out to be. Churches using worldly themes, worldly ideas, even cursings. So here is Elevation Church, with their, little pyramid thing. Sermon series. And if you don't know what that means, that is a way of saying that when we say that somebody dropped an F-bomb, basically it means that they used a vulgar four-letter word in their conversation. That's what it means. And so here's this church. And now this is a sermon series on forgiveness, the other F word. But they're using, this is so vulgar and so slang. If any preacher that I sat under as a child ever would have said something like this, I'm going to talk about the F-bomb today, I'd have got up and walked out. There's no cause for this stuff, people. But this is how, and they're just mass marketing worldliness to people and selling it as God. Love not the world, neither the things in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life. See, I think these people like the fact that they can use this stuff and get away with it. And no fundamentalist preacher like me is going to tell them what to do. See, that's pride. That's pride is what it is. Here's another Elevate church. I don't know what's all these Elevate. And they have a little preacherette. Message from the pastors. The female pastorette of this church. You can see the video there. Strut your stuff for Jesus. This is in their church service. Man, oh man, oh man. Now I'm going to share this with you, and I think we're done. Somebody sent me this. Prophet Manasseh Jordan prophesying over Pastors Brian and Jenny Stivale. This is at a Benny Hinn concert. And I want you to listen to what he is prophesying over these people. In fact, I want you to watch the video, and I want you to see, before I make any comment, I want you to see if you get what I'm getting from this. Take a watch.
Lead in worship for me, but before what does the Lord say to you about this too right here?
The Lord shall say that I've ordained this. The Lord shall say, I shall ordain this for a woman of God and man of God. The writing, there's a writing ability on your life. I see you writing once again. I see you writing once again. I see you guys writing different melodies and different things. The Lord shall say that God says, as you're sleeping, you will hear sounds from the heavens. And you will begin to start writing it down on paper like you did before. You had an experience when you were 12 years old, and it was almost even as a little girl, you used to see things come into your room, and you never even understood what you would see. And it was almost as if you didn't want to talk to it about other people, but yet the sight and visions would come to you. You used to see things and even have bad feelings about certain people, and you even told your mother some of the things, and they thought you were crazy and certain things that you were going through. So yet you held it back. But the Lord says that He releases it right now. But the Lord shall say that once again you will take trips in heavens like you did before as a little girl, where you used to see the angels and the archangels, and you used to see even the things that were there. God says, I'm giving you that manifestation once again. For God says, this time you go stand there and listen to the melodies and write it down. For the Lord shall say, it will be sounds from the heavens. It will be sounds from the heavens. Just like this song that is sing this right now was birthed out of the heavens. God says, you will birth music out of the heavens. For the Lord shall say, this is the beginning of something. And the Lord shall say that what your father did not finish, you shall finish it. For God says, what came against him cannot touch you. It's broken. Jesus, mighty name. Oh, Jesus, my God.
Now, people, lift your hands and pray out loud.
Talking about events that happened since she was age 12, and as soon as he said that, she's just going, oh my goodness, how did he know that? And apparently, now this is either fake, and this was prefabricated before the deal, where these people got together and colluded together and said, now I'm going to say this, and you're going to act like, oh my goodness, and you're going to do all this stuff and react to it. It's either fake, which that's not, that shows you a false spirit where they're putting on, or number two, this guy is operating under a familiar spirit. Both are equally as dangerous. Okay, both of them are not of God, and this guy is operating under a familiar spirit who knows him and who happens to know this lady. And this lady, apparently, if this is true, she's been set up from a young age having quote-unquote angel visitations. Now, if you happen to be in the New Age movement, then these are just UFOs, aliens coming to visit you at a young age, like Whitley Strieber. But anyway, visiting her at a young age, and she's been seeing angels all these years, and she's getting music from the heavens. She's hearing this music coming to her from her inner being, and she's writing this music and going to share this music. The workmanship of thy tabrets and of thy pipes was prepared in thee in the day that thou wast created. I'm telling you, the devil is using music. He is. Big time. Going to have our homecoming August 6th, the weekend of August 6th, Friday night, Saturday during the day, and Sunday